sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop.
You know, if you know that the minute you step off your property onto the city property, which is the sidewalk, and you got that beer, they're like, oh, that's open container right there. Here's your ticket. So you just have to know your rights. Like, I was frustrated about the story because my thing is, if I'm in front of my house, you can't call me off my property.
Yes, you can. He can ask you to come off your property.
But you don't have to do it.
Right, I don't have to do
That's the part. A lot of people don't know that they can say no.
Especially young people. And that's who we have to educate first.
But a lot of parents need to be educated in order to educate their kids. A lot of people don't know their rights. You know, like, for example, people get nervous when a cop flashes the light and they're driving, pull over. If I don't feel safe, I'm not pulling over until I verify that you're a cop. I have the right to call 911 and say, hi, I'm being followed. Can you radio that cop and let them know that I'm going to drive to such and such? And people are like, oh, I got to pull over. Well, there were no cameras, there were no lights, there's nothing. And then the cop busts your ass and you're like, you have no case. I'm going in the mall where there's cameras and there's lights. Everything will be videotaped once I step out the car.
You can call 911.
You can call
Yes,
I've done it too. I've called 911.
Other officers out quicker than they will on the initial. But
yeah, you can call 911.
They came out from a call.
I've done it.
Very informative.
We were getting pulled over on the highway, and I was like, hold on. First off, I have no broken light. I have nothing going on.
What are you speeding?
First off, who are you? Are you really a cop?
That's right.
Are you really a cop? Because that was the time when they were having like people imitating cops, pulling over and molesting people. So I was like, are you really a cop? So I called 911. I said, hi, I'm driving on such and such. I'm being pulled over. One, I want to verify that that is a cop. So can you please radio him, verify that it is a cop? When you get back on the line with me, can you let him know I'm going to drive up into this location? Once I find the location.
Rest stop with cameras and lights and so on.
And he has all rights to follow me until I get there, but I'm not pulling over on the street. People don't realize that they have that right.
Yes, we do.
It's funny, I as much as righteous as I try to be, I would have never guessed that, in all honesty, that you could call 911 on 911.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Stop. Now,
they did a story on the news this week where this guy was turning in a gun.
Yes.
He was doing what?
Turning in a gun.
Turning a gun. And he was recording the fact that he's turning the gun. He's like, yo, I'm about to turn this gun in. He even showed the gun and the camera, whatever, his phone camera. And he turned the gun in. So when he turns the gun in, he ended up getting arrested for stealing the gun in the first place because it's a cop's gun that he had in his.
Why would you?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, the cop had.
Tell the story.
The cop had the gun in his locker, and it came up missing. And this guy turns in the gun, and they're blaming the guy for stealing the gun in the first place because they said they found the guy's fingerprint on the locker. So I didn't know.
Like a year later, it was like a year after he's turning this in. Like
they found one fingerprint.
Yeah. So I didn't know that when you turn in a gun,
don't roll your eyes.
You get fingerprinted. So it's like they deterring people from turning in a gun.
I thought they said no questions asked.
No, if his fingerprints was on that locker, and that was,
you know what I'm saying? So
that's the cosmos. That's not something that happens every day.
When you turn a gun in, they check for fingerprints?
Yes, they do. Well, no. Not in the buybacks at the churches, no. I know in the.
But when you go to the precinct to turn in the gun, they print you?
Not like we're campaigning, no questions asked.
I ain't with that turning no guns. My father said, ain't never let me take your gun.
Turn it in the East River.
Why would you turn? Well, I'm not turning.
Well, it's obvious the gun wasn't legal. Like he didn't own the gun legally.
See, that was a fool.
But see,
he didn't steal a gun in the first place.
No, his thing. Seriously?
Yes, I think you got it.
They do have it depends.
It's a buyback.
Yeah, like $100, right?
But it depends. Like they do buy. Yeah, it's $500.
$100?
It's $250 to $500.
Some are $500.
Depending on the type of gun.
It depends. Well, it depends also on when they're doing it. There's promos.
$500.
So like they do big rushes.
Go empty your closet. So when you turn on a gun, you gotta call first and say, yo, I'm gonna bring in this gun, da 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 da. Because if you're bringing in a gun and you get,
or you want to be like, yo, look, I got this right here.
This is why he should go, because in the neighborhoods they have drives, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
he went the wrong time.
Just drop them off at the. No, it wasn't even a time. He went to the precinct.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's just wrong.
Why would he record
You would do it when they're having a buyback session, not when you're just like, oh,
no. If you're innocent, go ahead.
Did he have a record, or do they actually print?
He's a volunteer
firefighter.
He's
like,
firefighter.
see, I don't, you know what? I think there's because the media has a way of doctoring up stories. I don't believe everything they say about, oh, his fingerprints was on the locker. Why would he record? That wouldn't be a wise thing to do.
That would be wise if it was your fingerprints on the locker. That would be wise.
No, it's wise to do as a black man walking into the precinct with a gun to record that.
Yeah, period.
That's wise.
Right. That's why I feel like something in the story.
But something in the story is not right to carry a gun to the precinct.
He's turning it in.
He's turning it in.
Who turns in guns to precincts?
Where do you get the gun? That's where you're supposed to go.
No, that's not where you're supposed to go.
I'm sorry. My understanding was that the 88th precinct will take the gun from you and give you
cash. That's one precinct. But
they say they advertise that you can advertise the precinct.
And you
who got a smartphone? Google it.
They also tell you can leave it at the police station or the hospital, but you
social service agencies. You can do it anonymously. These are things that you.
But why would a volunteer firefighter steal a gun from the police station?
Why not? No. Why would he have possession of a gun that was stolen from a precinct? Why would he have possession of a gun?
How would he know?
Why don't he have a gun?
Well, you know what? Now he has to answer.
A man that's turning in a gun got it from somewhere.
And we'll be right back. I'm your main man, Mike. Yo, guns for fun?
How do you know where? We don't know how he got the gun. That's right. We don't know how to find it.